Hello everyone. We're doing a swap over on our Facebook group, which is Nothing But Crafts. It's led by Louisa Diaz, and we decided, or she decided, or as a group we all decided that for June we would do a survival kit swap. We were to do a one-on-one swap with our partner and put together a survival crafting kit in any kind of packaging we wanted, and send it to them. So this is what I came up with. It's just a box. It's actually a chess, an old chess set. I'll just insert a picture here that I took before I started altering it. So this is what the box looks like to start off with. It's just an old chess set that I picked up at the second-hand shop. As you can see, it's a little bit worse for wear. Some bits are missing here, but it's a lovely size. Look, it's just nice and thin. I'll probably have to replace this lock though, because it doesn't work very well. And oops, I got it upside down. I don't know how I managed that. I've just started gessoing the inside of it and seeing if everything's going to fit the way I want it to fit. And my tins, a coat of gesso on, and I've already just put the little tops on my bottles there, so just getting an idea. It may not end up this way, but yep, that's my little box to start with. Okay. So this is already altered, and I decided, well, we had a little discussion, and Kerry, who is my partner, said she was going to leave it up to me. She just said, just do your own style. So that's what I've done, and it would be a surprise for her. I was actually inspired by Marlene, who is For You Marlene on YouTube. She's actually taking a break from YouTube at the moment, but she still has all her videos up, and she did the most beautiful box for one of her friends, and I was inspired by the box that she did. So I sort of used that as my base for my survival kit, and I've decided that it's not just a survival kit. This is going to be a luxury survival kit, and this is the base of the survival kit, and this is the top. And as you can see, I have music paper here, which is from Craft. I have some metal corners. On each corner I have a big doily underneath that runs all along. I have these wooden flourishes that I've gessoed and just added a bit of glitter to. I have a doily under there. I have this gorgeous lace from Lavish Laces that I've made a flower out of. I have a bit of a doily here, and then I have this gorgeous lace flower I made, and I'm quite sure it was who sent me that lace with her matchbox, and it's just so beautiful. So I've made that flower. Also this lace in here Bonnie sent me with her matchbox, so I've included that there. I have a little doily piece here with a pearl in the center, and that's pretty much all I've done to the top. I left the sides of the box in their wooden state because I like the way that the wood showed through the laces. This top braided lace here is from Faith, I think. No, I'm sorry. This top lace here is one that Jude sent me. Thank you for that, Jude. And this bottom lace here is one that Natasha sent to me with her matchbox also. She sent quite a lot of lace. She sells this lace, and it worked really well there, the way the box shows through. I had this clasp already. It's a magnetic clasp. And then underneath it's just music paper, and I've used some old miniature glass chess pieces as the feet on this little box. So that is the outside of the box. The reason I decided to go for the blue was because the clasp had a bit of blue, and although it's a magnetic clasp, there's quite a lot in this little box, and so it quite easily comes apart. But if the box didn't have as much, it would hold a lot firmer. It does when it's empty anyway. And this is the inside of my survival kit box. I have some little glass bottles here. On top of those glass bottles, I've placed one of those little bling buckle things and a pearl. I ran out of flat back pearls, so I've glued a normal pearl on top. And that one's just full of lots of little different kinds of miniature doodad flowers. So that's in that one. Then we have the blues, they're pearls, glass pearls and crystals. Then we have the whites, and then we have the pinks. I have a glue stick here that I've just, it's inside, and it's just a matter of pushing the whole thing out. But I just thought it looked prettier in the box with a cover on it, as with the glossy accents as well. So that's just a little cover. I have some more beads in here, and these particular beads are more unique, different unique kinds of beads in here. Just a little bit more fun. I'll just pop those back in. And these little tins are actually mint tins. It's the Eclipse mint that we get here in Australia. We don't get the larger mint tins like you do overseas, so I used these ones. I just gessoed them and then painted them white. I added this white lace that I had here, this vintage trim around the top, and then this lovely little beaded trim here. I think it was Natasha who sent that to me. Thank you, Natasha. These little flowers from Mad About Scrapping on top, and just painted the bottom. I made up little labels, and there's some just doily offcuts underneath with a vintage daisy and a little bit of bling in the center. And that's how I've done each of the containers. In this one we have metal fixings for stick pins, for charms, things like that, and then one full of buttons as well. I have some lace. I have an acrylic flower with some bling. I have a larger lace underneath that. I have this lovely vintage lace here, and I have some seam binding. Up the top here I have some cards and envelopes, and this applique which is stuck to the bag, but it's only stuck with that removable glue, so it's quite easy to come off and use. And over here we have some wedding trim, we have some appliques, and also behind that is some vintage trim applique as well. So that's our basic kit. But like I said, this is going to be, and I've just used the lace to hold that so it doesn't fall. As I said, this is going to be a luxury kit, so together with the box, she'll also be getting lots of goodies to go with it, mainly to upgrade her survival kit. And I'm not going to show you everything I've put in this, because I thought, well, if you want to see what she gets with her survival kit, I'm going to put a link to her channel below, and when she gets, obviously she would have her kit by now, otherwise the video won't go up, and you can see for yourself what she's going to be getting. And I really hope that she likes everything I've sent. These are the most beautiful stick pins with little crystals at the end, and I've just popped it through that ribbon with a flower center. I just thought that looked quite pretty. And then I've made these lovely little bags here also with this gorgeous, gorgeous lace that Jude sent me. Thank you, Jude. And a crystal bauble, and the baubles can actually be removed. I've used one of these little hook things, so, you know, if she wants to make her own charm or dangle out of it, they can all be removed to be reused. And I think Faith sent me this silver trim with my Christmas box as well. So there we go. If you want to see what else she gets with her box, head on over to her channel, and I really hope she likes it. Okay, thank you for joining me today. Bye bye.